Good afternoon, students. How are you all? Okay, today what we are going to do is argentometric titration, right? So the argento, how do you know what is, why it is named argentometric, what it is actually?
Because I use the name of symbols.
Okay, so it is argentium. Okay, the silver we call it as argentium, so it is called the argentometric titration. Or you are having this, otherwise we will tell it as estimation of chlorine using silver nitrate. Okay, so what is the Buret solution we are using over here? Silver nitrate is the Buret solution. So first there's two titration of it. One is the standardization of silver nitrate by, this is a standard sodium chloride solution. That is what we are taking in this conical flask. Okay, and the indicator you are adding is potassium chromate indicator you are adding to this. Okay, now I am going to titrate this with the silver nitrate. Okay, so what is happening actually, what will happen when the silver nitrate is titrated with the sodium chloride? What will happen initially?
Initially, it reacts with silver chloride and sodium chloride reacts and it gets white precipitate of AgCl.
Okay. First, the silver will react with the chlorine that is present in the sodium chloride. It will form white precipitate. Okay. Then after that, what will happen?
After that, it reacts with the indicator potassium chromate and forms silver chromate.
Okay. So it reacts with, after the end point, after all the chlorine is consumed, after the end point, it reacts with the chromate ion that is present in the indicator. It forms silver chromate. Okay. So that is the end point. So what is the color of the end point? What is the end point color? What will you indicate? Reddish brown color. Okay. So now I am titrating. Having the reddish thin. So you have to get the whole solution into the reddish thin. Okay, as soon as the color changes, you should stop titrating, right? So this is the end of the reddish brown color. Okay, so now we have to note down the reading, and after noting the reading, you have to do for the concordance value. Okay, so you have to repeat the titration twice or thrice until you get the concordance value. Then you will take the concordance value and using V1, N1, V2, N2, you will find the normality of the unknown silver nitrate. Okay, that is titration 1. And titration 2, what we are going to do is, we are going to use this standard silver nitrate to find the chloride ion that is present in the sample water. Okay, so we will do that. We will do and see the chloride ion that we are going to get in the sample water. Right? Any one of you will do. Pause. Okay, now Deepika, you will do the, you will estimate the amount of chloride that is present in the sample water. Okay, everyone just note it. And now adding the indicator. So potassium chromate indicator. Now she is going to estimate the chlorine that is present in the sample. Right? Okay. Now you got the end point. Okay. So you have to note down the reading, right? So sample, you are getting the end point very soon. So it has less amount of chlorine because it's a RO water. So you have little amount of chlorine, right? When you take sample water from different locations, that is simply from any other places, like mostly this. That is municipal water. What are you getting in the Punjab water? What are you getting in the houses? They will add more amount of chlorine. Okay, if you want to test the water, see, you can bring water from your home and you can also do various different types of tests. Not only the chlorine analysis, you have so many different types. You can measure the pH of the water, domestic water, what you are having at home. You can bring that and you can estimate that alkalinity, hardness. Okay, and also what else? What are the other titrations you are doing? So you can do how much amount of what is present in the water, everything you can estimate. Okay, even we have a spectroscope also. You can estimate the amount of the sodium ions, various different type of ions that is present in the water. Right. So these are comes under the water quality parameters. Okay, how much amount of dissolved minerals or something that is present in the water. Okay. Okay. So that's with this. We can conclude over here. So you note down the reading and calculate the amount of that is the chloride that is present in the sample water. Okay, students. Thank you.
Thank you.